Hello there and welcome back to Music That Doesn't Suck, the place where we talk about music that is not terrible, for a change. Yeah, the title always puts a smile on my face.
Yeah.
So yeah, and today we're going to be talking about, something kind of ridiculous to a certain degree, and kind of superfluous. Not kind of, extremely superfluous.
Not really.
I think it is because we're going to be talking about the quality or lack of
For the most part.
for the most part, when it comes to the designs that are seen on the covers for the albums that we tend to like. Which happens to be kind of a very controversial, not controversial, but not necessarily, no, not even contentious, man, because most of those album covers, some of them get away with murder just because the music is good.
Yeah, most of them.
Yeah, because the vast majority kind of have they don't necessarily look good, man.
Well,
So today we're going to be having this fun experiment and interaction because the idea is going to be, suggesting a good or bad album cover that you can remember. And then we're going to have it here on the screen through the magic of, show them.
this.
Look at that!
Bada
We're
bam.
going to be using Brave Browser, and for example, if I just type down here, the obvious, the dark side of the moon.
Which gotta be in a conversation about rock.
Yeah, because
album covers.
probably is gonna be the first one. There is. Okay, so let's start from there. This is the cover in question.
Okay, give me a second when we're starting.
No, I'm just picking it. So that's gonna be the point.
Okay, we'll come back to it in a moment.
Yes.
But before we get to that, wouldn't you like to introduce today's mix?
Yeah, today's mix is actually, we're coming back to what we had last week, which was gin and tonic, but I decided to spice it up differently. Because we're right now adding a little bit of an extra spice in the form and shape of something known as Cimbro, which is a seed. I don't know exactly what it is. But it's something that you can eat. And as what happens with these kind of drinks, for example, if you're drinking, for example, Sambuca, a Sambuca is usually served similar to this, but instead of having the Cimbro, in this case, you would add, what's the name of it? Coffee beans, which totally changes the flavor. And since they've been sitting in here for a while, that means that the flavor of the Cimbro is already part of the beverage.
Let's try
And
it out
this
then.
is simply put gin and tonic.
all,
Hence the
re-
name.
all, all reliable.
All reliable, yeah.
Okay, so
center.
cheers.
How about that?
This heat does
Very different.
Give it a twist. Yeah,
Very different.
it's good.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. The thing is that's why it's super important for you to pick the right gin and the right tonic for these combinations, because the seed themselves can change dramatically the flavor,
Yeah.
and it might ruin the drink. Not that I know of it.
Never happened.
No, of course not. Of course not. Being the drunk I am, of course. So
Okay, look, before we actually get to album covers per se,
yes.
what makes an album cover be good or bad to begin with?
Okay, good point. Let's establish that whole notion. First and foremost, an album cover should serve a particular purpose, which is
What is it?
identifying the album from other albums.
That makes sense.
That's the first one. But the second one, it should kind of tell you what the album is about from a glance.
A little bit of context.
Give you context and also a little bit of, and also represent the band in a way that kind of makes you, I kind of get it. I kind of know what this kind of music would be about,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Of course, we're talking about a visual context for something that is audio in nature.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna be a full representation of the music contained within, but it should give you a measure, like the
measure.
cover of a book, because you can tell from a glance. If
You
something
can
is-
judge a book by its cover.
You can, and the cover is that for that reason, for you
Yes.
to judge it.
Yes.
So you can tell from a glance if something is fantasy, if something is sci-fi, if
Something
is-
sucks.
If something sucks, you can tell from a glance as well.
The thing is that with rock album covers,
No,
it's kind of tough.
It's kind of tough. Yeah.
as we will discover while we have this conversation. So shall we begin?
I think we shall begin.
Okay, so the first one, Dark Side of the Moon.
The obvious pick.
The obvious pick. Let me see if this allows me. Oh, damn it. Do you know how to get this just as a big
Image.
image? Yes.
Can you zoom in?
I can, but not that this way. Okay, you have plenty of cover. Yeah,
You can see it.
you can see it. Okay. This.
Mm.
You have seen it before,
Everybody has seen it before. And
Probably.
their moms and their grandmoms.
but in all sorts of faces. Because I used to date a girl that used to wear leggings with this.
As you would.
I did, and I was. I did. So, yeah.
We don't need the details.
No, but that's the point. This thing is being everywhere.
Yes.
Does that tells you Pink Floyd? First and foremost, does that show you the moon?
No, it doesn't.
Can you see the dark side
Of it? No. I can't.
of anything?
Look, because there are plenty of things to analyze whenever we're talking about an imagery.
Yeah.
This is one of the instances of the word iconic being used in a way that makes sense. This is extremely iconic.
Yeah.
It's recognizable from a glance. It's super linked to the brand that Pink Floyd has become. Okay, so there is.
Done.
Big.
There is.
So this is ultra recognizable. It's ultra straight to the point. You
But which is the point?
Well, that's beyond the point. This has become the image of Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
Because people see this, okay, Pink Floyd. Even somebody that doesn't know anything about Pink Floyd is gonna look at this and think Pink Floyd.
Yes.
Which is remarkable on its own right.
Yeah, but but at least the band tried to always use the imagery of the pigs on a wing
Yeah.
as their actual representation, but not this. Interesting. Why do you think this took over the actual official imagery?
Because I think this is more striking, and because this is striking in a very minimalistic way.
It isn't it?
Because of the colors, the very easy to identify shapes.
But it's going for the tried and true uber high contrast.
It is, but it
Because
works.
You can have higher contrast than black against any other color you like.
Because yeah. Well done. No, but look, there is iconography. On the iconography aspect, this is excellent. On the beauty aspect of it, this is
Arguably.
arguable.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily. It's not a beautiful artwork. It's just
No.
very iconic. That's why iconography fits.
Yeah, it's a design.
It's a design, and it's remarkable. And they played it well. They did play it well. It's one of the most memorable images ever.
And recognizable ever.
Yeah.
The question is, you know the album? Have you heard it before in
I
your life?
have heard the album. I don't think the cover tells me about the album.
Really?
No, I don't think so.
I think it kind of encompasses a little bit of the spaciness, introspectiveness of the album, because I see in through the minimalistic representation of
There we go.
the use of the composition. No, all jokes aside, I think it's because I happen to like this album so much that I ignore the non necessarily speaking correlation between the cover and the music.
Look, let me draw a line.
Go ahead.
It's very easy for us to make connections once we sing everything. Because if you sing the cover and you listen to the album,
And
you can draw all types of connections.
Have you ever seen the vinyl?
Yes.
But have you ever experienced work dealing with the vinyl? The whole iconography inside of the vinyl makes the whole experience beautiful, man. Because it has the green line in the inside of the inner side of the vinyl. You take the vinyl out of the box or the sleeve.
Yeah.
And there is continuity. So it was designed with the vinyl in mind.
Yeah.
And later methods for distribution, such as CD, and later on, well, God forbid, goddamn digital files, have removed any form of potential design that this thing, the album cover was designed under. Get me?
Yeah.
Because the experience is completely different, and this was designed with something in mind, which is no longer viable.
That's true.
So I think this is very much something that somebody who has never experienced the actual vinyl will never truly appreciate to its fullest, because once you handle the vinyl, you kind of see the reason. There is some form of connection.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, but I think the connection is made after you listen to the music, not before.
100%.
But I think for the purposes of making this analysis about aesthetics and looks, I think we should disregard the music with the album beforehand. Because I think if I look at this album, I'm gonna analyze it from the perspective of someone who hasn't listened to the music yet.
Yes.
Let's say I'm just browsing through the vinyl store.
Good clarification. Yeah,
Does this album gives me an idea of what I'm gonna listen to if I buy this vinyl?
There's no way in hell.
Yeah.
No, because well, maybe it sounds triangular. I don't know, and there are plenty of colors, but given the current use of that particular color pattern, I don't know what would be my immediate reaction.
Is this an album by Rainbow?
By Rainbow?
Because it doesn't even have the name Pink Floyd.
No, no, there is no way for you to know who's playing. Yes, it's kind of not necessarily a good cover, if you think about it. Yeah, good point. So Pink Floyd already lost the first one. Bet! Pink Floyd is fantastic, and it has plenty of great covers. Let's go for Wish You Were Here.
Yeah, very good one.
There is. Look at that. Here's the which one? Let me find one that is correct. Where?
There's the photo of Derek. The photo is awesome.
Yeah, the photo is fantastic.
The photo is fantastic.
Yeah, I just want to find one that is kind of... Yeah, this is the closest to the original.
Yeah.
So look, Wish You Were Here. Better album than Dark Side of the Moon.
Yeah, by all objective stances.
Yes, there is no way on earth that you can convince me otherwise. Is it their best? No.
No.
Animals, which is coming next.
Yeah, we're
Dawson Hopping Gardner is saying, hey, all, I hope all is well with you. Thanks. The same goes to you, man.
Hey, man. Yeah.
Saying, thank you for recommending Frost. Oh, thank you. Did you I had a question. If you have time, have you listened to the Russian band Kino? No, not yet.
What's the name of the band?
Kino. No. Thank you for reminding me, man. Because I'm gonna give it a listen because the schedule in the studio has been kind of busy, so I haven't had the chance to listen to music. But thank you for reminding me. I will give it a look, and maybe I can even react to it.
Okay. Yeah.
Here in the channel. So yes, thank you for the recommendation, then. So yeah, now.
And since you're here, what do you think of this album cover?
Oh yeah, please, because this is today's conversation. So. This is the cover for Wish You Were Here. The second, well, not the second. If you think about it, wherever.
We're not going to get into that.
I'm not going to go there. But this is the follow-up to Dark Side of the Moon.
Mm-hmm.
Super cool cover.
It is indeed.
Super cool. Because this thing looks like a photo or a poster that I would hang on my wall.
Mm-hmm.
Because it looks artistic, but it's not pretentious. It has the right amount of pretentiousness.
Yeah.
The emotional connotation is there because you start to see that there is some form of why is he holding the hand of basically his doppelganger but in fire?
Yeah.
Why are they in what it looks like to be a movie studio?
Mm-hmm.
The beautiful composition, the fusion created by the passages, the passage and also the buildings creating this kind of center point that your attention is drawn to. Very well done.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic.
Amazing color correction, composition, and the photo is beautiful. And the fact that it's framed by the white rectangle, which is actually the way that the vinyl was distributed. So classy, man.
Yeah.
And I love how this side let me use the mouse. This has a slightly more than the rest.
Yeah.
And you can even see that it's kind of burnt. I always loved that because it kind of gives me a sense of mystery.
Yeah.
What happened to the photo? And it's fun to see that it's coming from the side of where
the guy that's catching on fire.
Like,
and you know that the photo was actually taken like this.
Yes.
The guy was on fire.
Yeah, the guy was on fire. Yeah.
And you know there's some backstory to the photo that makes it even better.
He got on fire before time, right? It was earlier than the last one, so they had to rush it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the whole thing is even better, man.
Yeah.
Does it sound like the music? Does it look like the music?
I think it gives you some of the context.
It does, right?
Yeah, it does indeed. Because think of Welcome to the Machine, for instance.
Yeah. You can see the whole thing with the movie making stuff. Like the man.
And the guy shaking the hand, you catching on fire. It kind of has that idea of not selling your soul, but kind of falling into the trap that is presented into Welcome to the Machine as well. And have a cigar special as well.
Get you with short tracks. They are kind of a critique of the music industry.
Yeah.
Of its time.
Yeah.
And but also it has this sense of kind of absence because that's actually the theme for the album, due to it being dedicated to Syd Barrett.
Yes.
And showing the photography is it kind of gives you that kind of sense of longing for something or someone or a moment.
Yeah.
Because it has that feel of sadness as well, probably due to the desaturated nature of the colors behind on the backdrop, the highly contrasty look of the characters,
Yeah.
the lack of features on the characters. There are many things that makes it kind of haunting to a certain degree.
Indeed. Indeed.
And if you analyze it, it's basically just a very mundane photo, but that's the beauty of plastic arts.
yeah.
When they are done correctly, like, damn, there is depth to it. Here doesn't saying, I think Animals is my favorite album cover by Pink Floyd, but Piper at the Gates of Dawn has nostalgic values to me. Look, let's take a look at those two.
Let's go.
Because I happen to be, I consider to be, Wish You Were Here, one of the better looking covers, but
Animals is the better
Animals
album.
is the better album.
It's the best album. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think the cover is also very good. It's also another photography. Is also iconic in its own right. The whole thing with the pig flying became one of the staples for Pink Floyd as well, as you put as well. They kind of adopted that as the main point of their iconography.
Yeah. And also, well, there is no, well, the building itself is the Battersea power plant in London. It's a very, very, very iconic building. It's a beautiful building based on the Art Deco style. And it's beautiful. Even the building itself by its own is fantastic looking. And having the pig flying, if I recall correctly, that was also an accident. The pig got loose before time. So they took photos because it was a huge mess for them to get their permits to do the stunt. Due to the hazardous nature of having a big pig flying on the sky, man.
Yeah.
I assume that area at that time was usually covered by helicopters and stuff. So yeah, it was kind of difficult for them to pull it off. And when it happened by accident, the goddamn pig got loose, so they had to take the photo as they could. Because if I recall correctly, the angle was meant to be from a different perspective.
I didn't know that.
This is one of the potential angles they got. That was the best photo the one that they picked.
Yeah, it's a great one.
And it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yes, so does this sounds or looks like the music? I think it does.
It does.
100%.
Yeah.
Because of course reality doesn't look like that. This is doctored after the photo was taken. But it's colored in a way that is beautiful, kind of oversaturated. Has this nostalgic yet brutalistic vibe due to the nature of it being an industrial area, not to be confused with a regular one. Inside joke. Yeah. The way that the clouds kind of position themselves, almost frame the building.
Yeah, I think the clouds are the most striking element of the composition.
Because if you look at it, you don't necessarily speaking have that much detail when it comes to the lines that defines the factory. It's more about the high contrast with the background. Yeah, creating this clashy and punchy, kind of crunchy sounding, crunchy looking composition. Yeah, that truly sounds like the record, man.
Yeah, because I'm thinking, for instance, of sheep. I think sheep sounds like the sky here. Okay. That kind of a relationship in between the blue portions of the sky.
Like open and also kind of free flowing.
Yeah, but then the dark kind of looming
dogs
as well.
Yes. Here Roman Galindo's coming in worst covers. We're almost there, man.
We're gonna get you it, man.
Yeah, David Bowie. Give me a second because this is kind of far from me. Toys, Fleetwood Mac, Heroes are hard to find. Okay, Iggy Pop, Beat 'Em Up. We're gonna go by one. You'll see because I know those. So,
but you see, out of every one of those artists, there are great covers as well.
Of course, so we are gonna be clashing them together, one against the other. Yeah. So yeah, I think Animals is a great looking cover. Now let's take a look at Piper.
Yes. I don't think Piper is a great cover. I can see that the guy mentioned it for nostalgic reasons, and I get it. You become attached to it.
I like it. I do think that it's a good cover, man, because it truly looks the way it sounds.
Yeah, it's the psychedelic thing.
No, but look, it's actually a cool cover. Ignore the frame because this is the best I could get. Because it's actually this. I like the kaleidoscope stuff. Yeah. It looks exactly how it sounds like, and it's actually a cool looking poster.
Yeah, it's a cool
all over
poster.
the place.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the rules that any rock cover should follow in order to be successful.
Look good in a poster.
and also look good on a t-shirt. This one would look terrible on a t-shirt,
Horrible.
but it's a cool poster.
Yeah.
Animals looks fantastic on a poster,
Yes.
not necessarily on a t-shirt. Wish You Were Here looks fantastic on both,
Dark Side of the Moon is not a good poster. It's way too minimalistic for a poster.
but it's a great t-shirt.
It's a great t-shirt.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a fantastic t-shirt. So yeah, you see?
Yeah.
You see? Because if we go for something funky by them, like of course, how can I ignore? This
This
freaking monstrosity.
but also the music.
Yeah, the entire thing is terrible.
Yeah.
Uma Goma. This thing.
Not a good album. Not a good album cover.
There's nothing good about it.
Yeah. No saving grace.
No, this is a mess. This is a mess. You can see how, even though it's a great band, and it's has a great catalog of not only covers but incredible music.
Yes.
They dropped the ball on this one.
Yeah. Because, for instance, I know that you're not a fan of the Division Bell, for instance, but it's a great cover.
It is a great cover.
It's a fantastic
Let me
cover.
show it in a second. It's starting to pile up. Let's see. Yeah, because also they also unleash this into the masses. Damn!
I actually like that album.
No, but they'll
No, the cover is...
not even in Japanese.
He works.
No. Because I was hoping for the Japanese
salvage a little.
kanji to make it look a little more exotic or something.
No.
Yeah, here Roman is saying that a lot of musicians are artists too, and or have an artistic eye, but record labels always have the last saying on what goes on a cover. That's a good point
That's
as
true.
well. That's a good
Yeah.
point. But I don't think that Emmy was the one who came up with just put the back side of a cow.
Imagine the focus group.
Yes. People like milk.
We need an album cover.
Yeah.
The music is like this, like this, like this,
Yeah.
like this. And some guy, some nameless hero.
Yes.
Wait! What if?
What if we have the backside of a freaking cow for a cover? Like that. Yes, it's totally weird.
Yeah.
Not necessarily accurate with the sound of the music, because this is not about the album, but it's like, God damn, what's going on with you?
Yeah.
So yeah. So what oh wait, we haven't mentioned the last one.
Which is... Yeah, little known album.
Yeah, the one that nobody has ever heard in their lives. I've met them. Give me a second. That was the worst way.
Don't know if you're aware, but the wall is also a very common household.
Yeah, appliance.
Yeah.
So, here is, in all its stupid glory.
Look, this one ticks all the boxes, the way I see it.
Yeah.
Because looks
Great
great on a
t-shirt.
t-shirt, looks great on a poster. It says a lot about the music.
Yes. But it's lame as balls.
Yeah.
But why is it so good? It's not the freaking cover. It's this.
Yeah.
The iconography behind it.
Yes.
Because if you own, this is actually from the DVD of the movie, but if you own the actual CD, it comes loaded with all sorts of beautiful artwork. And if you have ever seen the movie, which is the best way to actually experience this album,
It's how it's meant to be.
it's meant to be experienced through
Yeah.
by watching the movie.
Yeah.
The movie is filled to the brim with beautiful, incredible, and unsettling animations.
Yeah.
All of them illustrated to the best of their capabilities.
Yeah, the imagery is excellent.
Storm has her some. Yeah, please
Yeah.
remind me the name of the designer. But he's a freaking genius. And I actually happen to own this poster.
Yeah.
And it was part of the. If I recall correctly, this is the poster that was released promoting the movie. That's badass, man.
It is.
It's a badass looking illustration. And the wall, as you can see, everything from the artwork makes total sense with the simplicity of the design. Simply fantastic.
Yeah, it's very good.
And the fact that the cover is so minimalistic kind of hides the incredible artwork behind it.
Mm-hmm.
And once you're watching the movie or listening to the album and scrolling through the pages of the booklet, you're like, this is badass. And the illustrations, every song has some form of illustration, or at least some form of what's the word I'm looking for? Allegory through an illustration that makes you think of a particular section of the album.
Mm-hmm.
It's incredible. It's very, very well done. Yeah, that poster is kind of creepy. It is indeed, man. But it's due to the point of the movie. Because if I recall correctly, this happens, or this is the moment in which the character is kind of finally realizing that he's trapped inside of behind the wall.
Yeah.
And if you haven't heard this album before, spoiler alert, Pink Floyd is the main character. Okay, for an album that was released in '79.
Spoiler alerts are due.
Yes. So yeah, I totally recommend you to listen to the album if you haven't heard it. And the iconography is fantastic. But if you watch the movie, it's gonna truly knock your socks off. If you appreciate. The movie makes no sense. No, it does, but it's kind of it does. But you need to be paying attention to the lyrics. And if you happen to like animation such as the one made by this guy, what's the name of this guy? He made several movies. Fire and Ice, I think is the name. Yeah. It reminds me. Yeah, Ralph Bamsky. Yes. Let me show you. It's a great animated movie. This one. Watch it. Damn! Wait, we're gonna get in trouble. Yeah, well, this movie.
Don't
Okay.
venture too far into the depths of the internet.
Yeah, this movie. This is actually a very incredibly beautiful animated movie. He also did, if I recall correctly, the first animation or the first movie rendition of The Lord of the Rings. Yes, and he's a fantastic designer, animator. Yeah, this is back in the day, and probably have seen this guy. Have you?
No.
Pleb. Okay. So wherever. The animation from the movie reminds me of this one. Okay. Here Dawson is saying, what's the name of the character? Which one? The one from the wall is Pink Floyd. No jokes.
I think it's just Pink.
It's Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in the album they refer to him as Pink.
Yeah.
And it was played by Giddel. I don't remember the name of the actor because whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, and from this movie, Fire and Ice, I can't remember. It's been eons. Also, if you're into this kind of animation, I will also recommend, of course, this piece of badassery.
You gotta be more specific.
I gotta be more specific. Yes, heavy metal. Have you seen it?
No. Should I?
Pleb! Man, it's heavy. Look at the cover!
It's heavy metal.
You gotta watch this shit. It's fantastic, man. It's badass. And actually, you got the soundtrack has Meatloaf, Blondie. I think even freaking Black Sabbath is in. No, for real.
Yeah,
this is insane. And they wrote pieces for this movie.
Okay, check it out.
And
then it was like 90s.
Yeah, it is, man. It is.
Yeah.
And the animation is insane, man.
Okay.
It's insane. So now, coming back to the comments here. Dawson is saying, Mystery to me is my favorite Fleetwood Mac album. And cover, as Roma said, Toys is a very funny looking cover. Yes, let's take a look at that one.
Yeah.
Pink is the name of the Pink Floyd character. Yes, it is. Pink, yeah.
Yeah. So let's take a look at the album cover.
Yeah, because enough of me
nerding
out and flexing my free time when a teenager. Okay, so David Bowie's Toy. Yeah. Let me find that proper. Yeah, I like it.
Do you?
I do. Probably because I like this kind of stupid fun humor.
The thing is that it says nothing, man.
No, I know, but I like the stupidity behind it.
And do you think it correlates with the music?
No, of course not.
Because look, one that I love by David Bowie, the quintessential one is
Heroes.
No, the one with the
Siggy. Sin of the Insane.
Yes. That one is excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
It is indeed. But this is... Every time I look at it, I can't stop but laugh.
You know what I'm looking at, man?
No, it's fine. That's exactly why I find it amusing, man. Maybe it's because I have a very stupid sense of humor, man. For me, some shit like this always hit me in the right spot, man. Sorry, I gotta close it because
You're gonna lose your shit.
Stop laughing. Let's look at that one. It's with C, right? C, Nadine?
No.
With S?
S.
What's the name? Let me say it. Here it is. It's this one.
That one, yes.
Yeah, but Aladdin Sane.
Yes.
Aladdin Sane. Yes, this is a fantastic cover.
Yes.
This is an incredibly cool looking poster.
Mm-hmm.
It does look like the music.
It does indeed. Because I love the fact that how the whole thing, the lighting thing on his face gives, because the music is colorful.
Yes.
But the emotion of the music is kinda not necessarily happy. So the contrast of the makeup with his facial expression, I think, is the best definition of the music itself.
Totally, man. Totally.
It's very good.
The haircut and everything makes him look weird as balls. I think this is he's no longer playing the character, right? Ziggy Stardust. Now it's Alan Insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is a completely different take on well, it's a different persona.
Yeah.
Way too different from the original.
Yeah.
From Ziggy.
Mm-hmm.
Because in this one you can see this clashy, almost maddening element to it. Yeah, no, it's a fantastic cover, man, and this is iconic as all balls.
It is indeed, because you might not know exactly what it's about, because nowadays it's kind of, wow.
Toy.
Huh?
But toy. Such a good thing.
Let's move on, or else we won't be able to get anything done.
Because look, in my case, the one I like the most by him is Heroes.
Mm.
Because I like the simplicity of the photo, man. The photo is cool. The pose. That. The fact that he's not necessarily looking at the camera.
Yeah.
Let me zoom out a little bit. Yeah, it's a cool poster. Sucks as a t-shirt.
Yeah.
But it's a fantastic poster.
Mm-hmm.
And it does looks like the music.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's a much more serious take on his own stuff. Is what was the moment on which he decided to put his life in the best order possible at the time. Yeah, I think it's a good cover.
Look, there are of course ways to do it, but I'm usually not a fan of simply photos, like of the person or of the band, as covers. This one is a good instance of it, but usually it's very lame. And a few come to mind now. I'm thinking no. Have you seen the cover for the album Rich Kotzen by Rich Kotzen?
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Richie Kotzen, could you introduce?
So for those of you who are not familiar with Richie Kotzen, you don't know what you're missing out on.
Fantastic.
Richie Kotzen is fantastic. He's mainly known for being a guitar player. He is an excellent guitar player.
Beyond excellent.
But honestly, he's an excellent composer and a multi-instrumentalist and a producer, and he's one of the best musicians that ever were. Oh, that wasn't the one that I was looking for. It's not the album Richie Kotzen then. Okay, the one I have in mind. Let me check really quickly. No. It's one that is way lamer. And it's a picture of...
Dream. That's a cool one.
No.
It's lame, but cool. I like this one a lot.
Yeah, give me a second.
Okay.
Electric Joy.
Electric Joy.
No, it's awful.
Okay. Because that one, I don't have it in my head.
Yeah, I thought it was the first album. It's not the one after.
It's the second one, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that, man.
But you want to punch him in the face. The thing is that this is...
No, man.
This photo, man, is how he made himself famous. For real, because this... I know it's annoying.
No way, man.
It's annoying. I know, man. But for better or worse, this is how I remind him.
Because if I was browsing through vinyls in a vinyl shop, and I came across that, this guy, what's the deal with this guy?
Yeah. I know. Here, Roman is coming back. He's saying Erling is a very good album cover. I'm afraid of Americans is such a great song. Erling by whom? Is it David Bowie? Is it right? It is right. Let me see. I kind of got distracted. Okay.
By looking at Richie Kotzen.
Erling.
You know his glory.
Yeah. Let's see. Yes, it's David Bowie. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, this is actually. Wow.
That's very good.
It is, but my retina, man.
Yes.
So bright, so colorful.
But it's striking.
It is striking. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. It's a great cover. I can see that being a fantastic poster, not necessarily a good t-shirt.
No.
But for as long as it ticks the box of one or the other.
It needs to be one or the other.
Yes, because it's very hard for you to pull it off in both.
Some did, and those are probably the most remarkable of them all.
Yes. Yeah, good pick, Dawson. Yeah, this is actually a very good, cool cover.
Yeah.
Especially because you can see a little bit of the Union Jack here, him being British, and also having the song Americans. I'm afraid of Americans. Kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Like it.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, something similar to him. Sting. Fields of Gold.
Okay. What do you think?
You'll see. Hey,
Hey.
here is. I think that which one? Because the one I remember is him sitting. Wherever. I think this is the. Kind of works.
Yeah. Very low res.
I couldn't find a better one. Yeah, but I find it to be boring. But it kind of represents correctly the music, don't you think? It's not boring.
The thing is that Sting has so much personality, man, that I feel that this cover fails to portray
Me too.
the personality of Sting.
Yeah.
Being very honest, man.
Agreed.
Because it feels small, and he doesn't feel like a small guy,
But
personality-wise.
No, he's actually tall. So
That's not exactly what I'm talking about. But I get the point.
now, but let's compare it to the Police. Because the Police
Look,
is
Synchronicity is a fantastic cover.
yeah, but Outlandos.
It's awful. It's horrible.
Look, let's go first for Synchronicity because that's a cool cover.
Yeah. Because once again, ultra remarkable.
Yes.
It's busy, but in a minimalistic way somehow.
Yeah.
Because there's quite a
what
lot
you
of...
just said it's an oxymoron, but yeah, I get you.
Yeah, because look, there's quite a lot of information. Because there's a lot of different photos matched
From the
together.
recording session.
Yeah, so actually there's quite a lot of information. But
That's
it's still
great.
minimalistic because of the way that they presented it with the stripes.
Great composition, and I can imagine them coming up with a cool spin to the concept for T-shirts.
Yeah. Yeah, and 100%.
And a great poster.
This works as a t-shirt and it works as a poster.
Yes.
This is one of those.
Full on, because I can see them selling one with the blue stripe, one with the red, and one with the yellow, man. White T-shirts.
Yeah.
Damn! I should have come up with that idea first, man. When you sell the three of you, you will sell the triple, man.
You can sell to the same guy 3 shirts.
Yeah, same guy like damn.
Well, actually 4, because one with each and one with all
three.
of them.
Yeah,
That's marketing genius.
but then we go for Outlandos.
And bada bam.
Bam!
The thing is that the Outlanders,
Look at this.
they were on a budget. there.
Stallions.
They were on a budget, and it shows.
Look, my problem with this cover is not the fact. I have no issue with the band being the cover of the album, okay? My problem with this one is that this looks like it belongs to Blondie. Get me?
Yeah.
Rather than the Police. It doesn't sound like the Police. To my ears, it doesn't look like the Police.
Yeah.
Because this is where Roxanne comes from. Do you see Roxanne?
No.
No.
Actually, I would like to see Roxanne.
Yeah!
There will probably be a way better cover.
Yeah, turning the red light. Dude,
Yeah, exactly.
it was easy!
Yeah.
Yeah,
They had their work cut out for them already.
yeah. It was already there, but this is one of those moments of dropping the ball, like,
Yeah, they did. They did.
it's going out of fashion.
And I like the album, but the cover.
It's
nah.
a great album, but
Yeah.
damn. Speaking of pieces of art, let's go for the ones mentioned here. Fleetwood Mac. Which one? Let me see. Which one? Going back. Heroes. Heroes are hard to find. Yes. You can keep talking while I tap down, man.
No, don't wanna. No, the thing is that I'm trying to remember the cover for that album.
Is this one?
Okay.
Look. I can see what they were trying to do with this. Using kind of a grotesque. The thing is that the kids throws me off. I never like kids wearing little to no clothes on photos.
Yeah.
There is something extremely not correct.
But look, that can be used as shock factor if it correlates to the narrative aspect of the music itself, the conceptual aspect of the music itself.
I agree.
Which I don't think it does in this case. That's probably how it fails.
Look, because the photo is kind of striking looking, and I can see that as one of those grotesque photos. Get it?
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah.
They think that Fleetwood Mac is not
But
grotesque.
yeah, because this belongs to Gorgoroth or
Yeah, something
more
that
evil.
actually sounds grotesque.
Yes, this is and Fleetwood Mac like, you can man.
Yeah.
Because in contrast, Rumors, in my opinion, has a fantastic
Because it represents Fleetwood Mac. It's actually
Yeah.
a good representation of Fleetwood Mac.
and also looks the way it sounds.
Yeah.
And look, it does make for a fantastic poster because the photo is excellent.
Yeah, and that's Fleetwood Mac, man.
It is. Because she looks very beautiful in that one. I don't know why I find her so attractive in that one. But, well, look, she is.
No, she is.
But also you can see the feminine energy.
Mm-hmm.
Get me?
Mm-hmm.
Because even the color, the backdrop being kind of cream looking,
Mm-hmm.
not necessarily, well, some people in the more artistic side would say ivory
That's beige.
color. But man,
That's
beige has many.
The thing is that ivory is simply beige, but not boring.
It's like fuchsia, man. Have you ever? Can you tell the difference between fuchsia and freaking purple? Only women can do that.
Ah.
That's why.
Look, talking about a feminine,
Okay.
purple, and good-looking covers.
Prince.
As well, but no, not the one I have in mind because Prince is not a woman. And
Okay.
but Prince is very feminine.
Yeah.
But no, I was thinking Kate Bush.
Oh yes.
The Hounds of Love.
Hounds of Love. Yeah, that's actually a good cover.
It is a good cover, and I think it's a great representation of her.
Yeah. And looks super feminine.
Yes.
Love. You can keep talking, man. Remember that there's an audience watching.
Well, so be quick or be dead.
Look. This is a cool cover.
This is a good cover.
It's a very cool cover.
Mm-hmm.
Because even this font use is proper.
Everything is very feminine.
Look.
Very, very feminine.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's perfect. And then dogs. You will never fail when you have dogs on a frame.
Always work.
Yes.
Every single time.
Everybody likes dogs. So super, super, super feminine.
Mm-hmm. It looks like the music.
Does it? Because
it does.
I'm thinking of running up that hill.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of a.
The thing is that it looks like her singing, not necessarily the music. I'll kind of go back on what I said. This feels like Kate Bush. The music itself goes places, and this is because her music is not necessarily only feminine energy, because she can go quite crazy at times.
Yeah, way crazy.
But this album is not the craziest. This
No.
album is actually kind of self-contained.
No, the crazy is their guy, man.
Yeah, what's the
Dreamin'.
name?
The Dreamin'.
Yeah, that's the one.
Look. And I find her to look beautiful in this cover. Yeah, she looks gorgeous. But it's a good photo.
It is a good photo.
It's a good photo.
But I don't know if this tells me about the music. I think that just by looking at this, I would have a different impression of the music.
Why?
Because the music in this album is crazy. It's nuts.
Yeah, it's unsettling, man.
It's good music. Actually, it's an album that I highly recommend for prog heads, because it's a great prog album.
Yeah, it is.
But it's a mess. It's kind of messy, and I don't see this here. I would think something on the lines of let me see what I'm seeing here.
Let me find a better resolution photo, because there is a big detail that I think is a very good counter to it not looking like the music. Because let me see, which one is high res? Oh, wherever. This is the best I could find. Wherever. The thing is that what she has in her mouth is a ring.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like.
Yeah, I never had noticed.
No, well,
be very honest.
That also, it kind of gives you that kind of weird, kind of unsettling vibe, and the fact that she's looking the other way and stuff is kind of already tells you many things.
Yeah.
I find the photo, besides her looking gorgeous in this one, I find the photo to be very much a story-driven photo. Has plenty of information.
Narrative
Yes.
elements to it.
And once you listen to the album, you kind of, or at least I started to associate the looks of the photo with, and the composition of the photo with the music itself.
Mm-hmm.
I think it works. Weird. Great poster.
Great poster. Great
Not a
poster.
good t-shirt by any means.
No.
Here, Roman is suggesting Lynyrd Skynyrd's Street Survivors
Which one is that?
is the one that got censored. I don't know if I can say.
Oh, let's try. We're in Brave, so we should be fine.
No, it's not. The problem is not Brave, it's YouTube.
So Leonard Skinner. Leonard Skinner had some very cheesy album covers, but I think they had some good ones as well.
Yes.
I'm trying to remember this one
Yeah,
specifically.
is this one? Is before the crash.
Mm.
Yeah, remember, am I correct, Roman? Because I think this was before the plane crash that took away. Well, you know what happened.
Yeah.
to
What
some
do
of
you
that.
think of the cover?
It's the 70s, man.
That's not an argument, man.
No, no, it sucks. Because it's like the thing is that this takes me back to the moment in time in which a band was all about talent, because the guys with the cigar
Yeah.
knew, like, okay, we are so confident in the talent of these kids that we have the balls to put them on the cover of the album, even though they are ugly as all hell. And picture this.
And there it is.
Don't tell me that these guys look at the shorts, man. You can go shorter than that. So, but it was at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steve Gaines. Yes, the one Emil died. Yes, yeah, him.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, because this is the singer, if I recall correctly. Yeah. So yeah, that's what happened.
And I think his brother took his place in the band or something like that.
I remember. Yeah.
Because there's even a song that's actually quite heartfelt that he makes mention, like it's something like my brother before me or something, and it's actually beautiful.
Look, they got their recent album, which I love the name.
I know which one I'm talking about. Is America the album?
America, the album. Yes, that's badass, man.
That looks good on a shirt.
That's incredible.
That looks good on a
That's
poster.
a super cool poster and a cool as all F T-shirt.
Yeah.
Because you,
Or even branded on a leather jacket.
yes,
On a
as embroidery. Yeah, that look freaking badass, man.
That will give a great biker's jacket.
Yes, and the album is fantastic. Totally recommend it.
I haven't heard, to be honest.
I recommend the track "God and Guns." Yeah,
Just the name God and Guns.
no, but it's actually very good, man. And the cover is fantastic, man.
Yeah.
Because there is something about this kind of minimalistic, to the point, no shit. To the point. I said that twice.
Yeah.
The covers that I find to be very difficult to pull off, because this was clearly designed with the T-shirt and the poster in mind.
Yeah, and it worked.
That's why.
It worked, yeah.
But let's go to the other side,
What's the other side?
the shitty one
Of what?
of music covers.
Okay. Look, you know who has
First.
very shitty covers? The Beatles.
They do.
And I know I'm gonna be attacked because the Beatles are the holiest of the cows.
Like the White Album.
Somebody was just truly lazy, man.
Yeah.
No, but look, Sgt. Pepper's
No, I like that one.
is interesting because it keeps you engaged. It's actually an album cover that you can stare at for a while because you're gonna be kind of, what am I looking at? Kind of trying to understand all that you're seeing.
Yeah, let me try to find out. Okay. Yeah, there are plenty of very interesting characters here.
Yeah.
Can you recognize this guy?
Way too far from me.
Oh, man. That's Aleister Crowley.
Okay, look at that.
Just saying. Yeah, it's full of very interesting people. So I like it because it's a cool poster.
It's a cool poster. It's a
Very-
horrible T-shirt.
It's a horrible T-shirt, but it's a fantastic poster. And the whole messaging behind it is very interesting. It's plenty. For example, you got Edgar Allan Poe here.
Yeah.
Who's this chick? She's hot. If you know the name of the chick, let me know. Yeah. Yeah, this is that Muhammad Ali? I think it is. No, I don't know. Way too dark.
The thing is that, look, this is not. They're using star power to keep you entertained, to keep you engaged with the cover. But if it was just randos, would it have the same impact?
Don't know, man, because I mind that back in this day, when you went to the vinyl shop and you saw something, you assumed that it was there for a reason. Because it was very expensive to produce an album.
Yeah.
So I think you by default will react to like, let's say.
Yeah.
It's not just two guys making music on the internet. So So you gave them the chance, and the fact that you see something as intricate as this, I think it is good, potentially speaking.
Hold your attention regardless of
Great.
the people themselves.
Yeah,
Okay.
because you break through the noise, man. And if you haven't heard of the Beatles, I don't think if you went to a vinyl shop back in the '60s, you didn't know of the Beatles, you probably just came down off the plane from India, man. Not even down, man. They were quite into India.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I don't know.
But look, I think this one and Abbey Road, Abbey Road is probably their best.
It's a beautiful cover.
It's a great cover, Abbey Road. But basically everything else, especially the Lala era, the kind of more psychedelic and everybody loves everybody.
Yeah.
Yellow Submarine. And all of those.
The psychedelic shit.
Yeah, awful.
Yeah, that's a very beautiful photo, man.
Yeah, the whole horrible resolution, but it's a great photo.
I find a lower resolution. Let me see, because there's conspiracies here.
So we're gonna go there.
We are, of course, man. You brought the Beatles, now you deal with it. Let me see. Okay, this is not the. Okay, this is. Look!
Barefooted.
Yeah.
Dun, dun.
He's the only one.
Yeah, second.
Exactly. Why is Paul McCartney barefoot?
Are you gonna tell us why?
Don't know. It's almost like they're trying to tell us that he's not the first one. It's almost like they're trying to hide in the cover, the messaging of the cover, that maybe something happened to him before.
If for those of you who are into the dumbest of conspiracy theories, there's a whole shtick surrounding Paul McCartney being not necessarily who you think he is.
No, of course not. He's not a reptilian, from what we know. At least as of today.
So if you want to have fun checking out some weird conspiracy theories, check Paul McCartney doppelganger.
Doppelganger, yes. Because if I'm correct, we should be at least at the third version of him.
Okay.
Because
2 weren't enough.
Yeah, the original died before Abbey Road. And stuff like that. Yeah, okay, Steel Panther. Which one? Balls Out. Yeah, that album got... You never heard Steel Panther, right?
Steel Panther, don't think so.
I told you the other day of them. They're a fun band from the mid 2000s, like similar to The Darkness, but instead of going the glam rock route and doing the spoof, they went for the what's the name? The hair metal spoof, and they made themselves famous by having heavily but legally distinct. Songs inspired by White Snake and Scorpions, Poison, and all those guys, right?
Oh, we need to get to those guys as well.
Oh yeah. The thing is that I don't know if we can show White Snake.
We can show Scorpions. There's some great ones.
But they also have some very... Yeah, it's this one. No. Which one? I think this is the one, right, Roman? Or...
I can see the White Snake reference.
Of course, you can see it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know which one was the one that got censored. If you can remind me, it's been a while. Yeah.
Okay. They're not seeing it. Give me a second.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
It'll be kind of distracting. So
yeah.
Well, hold on.
Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So Steel Panther is the musical worth listening to.
It's fun.
Okay.
I would recommend Fat Girl.
That's a good place to start.
It is because the other songs, the title, the one that comes to mind, the title is not necessarily. I think is comprised of a word that I don't know if I can say here.
Okay, so let's leave it for the time being.
Yeah, but Fat Girl is great.
Okay.
And it's kind of a very good mix between Is This Love and what's the other song? Here We Go Again.
Okay. So more kind of ballady.
But in a fun, happy ballady, but truly making fun of the whole power metal thing.
Okay.
And also has plenty of what's the name of Sebastian Bach's band? What's the name? Quite Right? No, Quite Right is not.
No.
Skid Row. Sounds terribly like Skid Row.
Okay.
Yeah. So totally recommend.
So I should give a Fat Girl a chance.
Oof, man, you're gonna have that's super funny, and I recommend watching the video. The video is fantastic.
Okay.
Yeah. So now going to the terrible shit. first, let's begin with this. Are you familiar with Emerson, Lake and Palmer, right?
I am familiar.
Because those guys were the ones that actually inspired this whole conversation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was.
And we began by using, of course, Love Bitch cover. One of the worst covers ever made in humankind history.
Look at that.
If you were concerned with Lynyrd Skynyrd, this is way worse, man.
No, let's go through the objective metrics. Does it look good on a t-shirt?
No.
Does it look good on a poster?
No.
Does it tell you about the music?
No. It has everything that we didn't like from the Richie Kotz's cover, but thrice. Plus, even the photo is kind of poorly taken, man.
Yeah.
The composition is...
And it makes you want to slap every single one of them.
No, I like... I like cartoonish. It's terrible, man. Sucks.
Yeah, that's awful, man.
Yeah, but they also created this.
Solid Surgery.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah, I like Tarkus as well. We can get you that one later on.
Let me see. This. But did you know
What should I know?
that per capita? No. Did you know that it actually has 2 covers?
That's it. Oh, I imagine that's gonna be.
No, it's that thing falls.
Yeah, I can see.
You can see that there is.
So there's the full photo of the girl.
of the girl on the back.
Ah,
Let me see.
that's
There is this. Sorry.
So you opened it like a gate.
It was a sleeve cover. So I used to own the vinyl. I don't know where it is, but because I happen to be a huge fan of this album. This effort, the album, you have to insert the vinyl sideways, right? But it didn't open. So you get the vinyl, you get the fold, the cover, the sleeve, and you open the area in which the cranium is, revealing the face of the girl, which happens to be the deceased wife of H.R. Geiger, the designer of the cover. Yeah.
Okay.
Badass.
It is.
And metal as fuck. And maybe those tentacle kind of skeleton looking things might remind you of a particular creature known as the xenomorph. This is before Alien. It's before he designed Alien. And the album has plenty of insane iconography, man. The whole thing is beautiful. It has some form of bullet thing comprised of fetuses and stuff.
Okay.
It's super cool, man. Super cool. It's a fantastic album.
No, that's badass, man.
It's one of
no,
those
I know the
things-
album. I didn't know the thing about the lady beneath the cover because I didn't have the chance to see the album in person, the vinyl.
It's somewhere here, man. I got it on vinyl and on CD.
That's a great album.
That's how much I like it.
Yeah, thinking now, music.
Yes.
I feel that the actual cover, even though I always thought it was badass, I didn't feel that it correlated well with the music. The thing is, the shot of the lady correlates greatly with the music.
Yeah.
The thing I had an incomplete view of the whole matter. Yeah, no, because for real, the woman, the shot beneath the cover is excellent.
And that's actually the actual color grading. Is kind of greenish.
Kind of like this, yeah.
Hue. This looks like Carnival 9. This looks like the song Carnival 9, which is the big one. Fantastic. And also has their own rendition of Jerusalem. Fantastic. William Blake. Freaking badass. Yeah, that was...
Yeah, that's badass, man. That's
this
very
album
good.
slaps, man. And Tarkus. I don't like it that much. The cover of that album is excellent.
The album's very good. I like the cover.
Sorry.
Do I know what it means?
Is the main character?
I know the thing that... Look at that, man. I find it has a lot of personality, man.
Look, this is one of those that makes me think it was the 70s.
It was, but look, I think when it comes to it was the 70s. I think this was the 70s done all right, man.
This makes me think of Dune.
Yeah,
A lot.
and don't you think the music kind of has that?
dark as the song, it does.
Yeah. So exactly.
Yeah, and when the track begins, I imagine the thing moving. Yeah, that's dark.
Kind of send people like a sci-fi thing.
Like, do you mean Afghanistan or something?
I mean Dune.
I mean, you're Dune, of course. So yeah, dark is bad. Then they got this one, which is one of those that I don't know if I like or despise.
Let's see. Which one do you have in mind? What's the name?
Trilogy. It's a cool. The thing is this, in the vinyl. The hell, whatever. Come on.
No, there it is. So that's the back and forth.
Yeah, the thing is that this is doing something similar to what Jazz does with their layer. More on that later.
Mm-hmm.
This is a cool album looking cover. Because if you just see this, you're that's kind of gay. But once you get the full thing, like, oh man, that's cool.
Yeah, just looking at the second half, like the right portion of it.
Yes.
Yeah, not necessarily sold on it.
No, but that's
the whole thing. Yeah, the whole thing is better.
That, if you see the whole piece, is a beautiful shot, man, or a beautiful composition. But just illustration one is like.
What's the deal with the comment over there?
Yeah, here Roman is suggesting Alice Cooper always had interesting covers. My favorite is From the Inside album. Yes, let's check it out.
Check it out.
Yeah, because he says that the sleeve, instead of the sleeve, the inner sleeve had windows and doors you can oh yeah, I never had that one in my hands. Let's see.
I think that even that was an art form in and of itself. That we completely lost that one, unfortunately.
Yeah, the thing is that nowadays digital distribution killed off a good chunk. Apple tried to do something like this when they released Apple, what was the name? iTunes Vinyl or something like that. That allowed you to buy like an interactive digital version of the album. It had plenty of stuff, the lyrics and animations and shit. It never took off, man, because people weren't willing. Because you have, in order to experience it at its fullest, you needed a big screen, man. And it was at the time of the iPad and stuff, but nah, man. People. The thing is that it's not that the interest on putting some extra effort on the whole experience hasn't went away.
Yeah.
The thing is that the motivation for people to actually engage with the music like we used to, or we still do, but not necessarily in the mainstream.
Yeah.
Is not necessarily there anymore. So yeah, From the Inside. Cool. Yeah, this. I can see why. It had the same. Is the same. I assume, Roman. I assume that you own this guy. Can you tell me if you could open the cover like on the other album that I showed, the one from Emerson, Lake and Palmer? Can you show the album, please?
Yeah.
Because I don't know if this is just part of the composition, but
a line or
the thing is that it seems that it was a format. Very few albums had that.
Yeah, it's more expensive, of course.
Yeah,
to produce.
More folds and even the amount of ink involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is a fantastic cover, man.
Yeah, it is indeed.
Because this is the shit that if your mom catch you with in your hands, you're barred for life.
Yeah.
Because look, satanic shit.
Yeah.
It is not, mom, but it's bad.
And I imagine it was around the time of the whole satanic panic as well. So
I don't remember when was this album released. Early '80s, right, Roman? Let me check here. 78, yes. It's right before, but it's.
Oh, well, it was probably against things like this.
Almost there. Nah, the Satanic Panic was more on the hitting stuff like Dio, believe it or not, and Black Sabbath.
I'm talking about Dio.
Dio has plenty of stinkers, man.
He has, but for instance, I like Rainbow Rising. I think it sounds like
Rainbow.
The music. What?
That's not Dio, that's Rainbow.
No. That's what came to mind.
Yeah. Let's take a look at that Rainbow. Rainbow Rising cover. Yeah, that's a cool number. This is based.
And it sounds like the music.
It does. This is a super. Sorry, this is.
You know what I find interesting? Because the guy is literally catching the rainbow.
Yeah.
But the song "Catch the Rainbow" is not from this album.
No, you're right. You're right.
It's a little piece of rock and roll
trivia.
Trivia.
The traditional rock and roll stupidity.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is a badass looking cover, man.
Yeah.
It has.
And the album is so good, man. There's no stinkers.
And it does look like it sounds like.
It does indeed. Good poster, not a good shirt, but it's a good poster. I would have that.
Maybe as a t-shirt could work, man. If you fade out correctly the outside and blend the dark elements
Yeah, perhaps.
properly. Of course, you gotta compromise a little bit the composition, but it's possible, man.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that being a cool T-shirt as well because of the contrast, man. And this thing being here,
Yeah.
it kind of looks
Yeah,
badass,
looks
man.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this cover, and I love this album.
And proper use of this kind of Gothic Germanic,
the font.
font.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I can remember the name of this one. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, for those of you who know, I happen to be a sucker for typography. So whatever. Yeah, but this album makes me think of the power metal thing,
Yeah.
which is
Usually very cheesy.
badass.
It's usually very cheesy,
Yeah,
man.
look. Of course, I'm gonna bring my favorite freaking Rhapsody. And the album is... what's the name of this album? No. Gloria. Is that one?
Oh yeah.
Oh. Damn it.
Just throw it there. It's gonna
wait,
it's
wait.
gonna take you there.
Yeah, this cool for me.
Yeah, you're on the internet.
Yes, but the internet is... This one. Dawn of Victory.
Yeah. Even the name is badass.
Badass, yes.
It's actually badass.
Yes. Look. Fuck yeah.
The thing- I find everything power metal is way too cheesy, man.
Everybody's like, yes. Yeah. If you're a kid and you say it's like, God damn. And they play like, I was expecting something a bit more badass.
Good, look, you know what this reminds me of?
What? More armor?
No, looks wise.
Conan.
No, Battle of Hell 2.
Oh, that's also very bad.
Yeah, it's actually I like that cover.
Yeah, let's see, because I think we can compare both.
Yeah.
Let's see. This is by this guy, the fat guy.
Yeah, Meatloaf.
Meatloaf. The thing is that all of the Battle of Hell albums has fantastic covers, man.
Yeah, but the one I'm talking about is that one.
The number 2.
No, number 1 is the one that looks from the middle. Yeah.
That's my favorite, man.
Yeah.
Badass. That's badass.
That's
man.
actually cool.
Damn. Yeah, damn. Yeah. This is the shit.
Great poster.
It is
Fantastic
a
poster.
badass poster, man.
Actually, I'm gonna look for it.
This
I
is
want
actually
poster.
behind my house.
Yeah, and I like the album a lot as well.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I missed this comment from Roman. He's telling us to look at the eyes of the Alice Cooper.
Let's see. We're showing the correct one. Yes.
Oh yeah, I noticed it, man. There is the reflection, right, Roman?
There's a reflector.
Yeah, the thing is that I don't know if it's due to the lower resolution for this
Yeah.
particular JPEG that I'm looking at.
Yeah, from here I can see
Yeah,
clearly.
can you tell me what's happening there? Because I noticed it, but I thought that it was just an artifact out of the shitty resolution of the file that I picked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is kind of disturbing.
It is, but that's the whole point, man.
Yeah,
because
no,
it's kind of a shock.
I mean this in a good way. It means that the objective was accomplished.
Mm-hmm.
Because even though it's just a photo, a very, very close-up photo, and outside of the makeup, that's not even it.
No, it's the composition.
The composition and the expression is kind of disturbing, man.
The expression, and also the fact that it's so close to you. The close-up, the extreme close-up stuff in movies is usually used to create this kind of
Uncomfortable
feel, and because you don't, it gives you the impression that it's breaking you from the audience perspective.
Yeah.
It's breaking your personal space.
Mm.
And the fact that it's so close to you
Yeah.
makes you feel that it's some form of invasion
Yeah, like,
of that
get out of my
personal
face.
space. But since you know that it's not there, you keep looking, man.
Yeah.
You don't shy away from
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
But the uncanny element to it. Oh, it's the band reflected. That's cool.
Okay, that's cool.
That's very cool. What a great idea, man.
You have that one, like
vinyl.
the vinyl itself, because that must look great in person.
Yeah, I gotta be back.
Because the honestly, these kind of pictures, especially at low resolution, don't do it justice, man.
No, it's very difficult for you to appreciate.
Yeah.
Because regardless of resolution, a good chunk of it is the size and this tactile
Yeah.
element to it.
Yeah.
Because I always wondered what kind of printing process they used for these old covers, because they look unique. It has this kind of quality to it, like similar to what you see on magazines or fancy paper, but on a surface that is very kind of resistant to many things.
Yeah.
The album opens like, oh yeah, like doors. Yes, I assume. So yeah, it has this kind of foldable thing right in the center. Inside you see the characters of the songs. That's actually cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we truly lost that element of music, man.
Oh, the Doors.
Oh yeah.
No, that wasn't mentioned.
Yeah. Let's move on to them.
Yeah.
But before, badass.
The thing is, when it comes to power metal, and sorry for those that are gonna be offended by this. Once you've seen one cover, you've seen them all, man.
Yeah.
Being very honest, they're all this badass, but badass. The same kind of badass.
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with badass, man. Because look, Bad Out of Hell, number 2.
I like the first one better.
Yeah, but this was badass, man. That's so freaking cool, man.
And of course, this is not power metal.
No, the thing is that as a kid, if I say this, Mom, can I get this? No! Now I wanted more.
Yeah, of course, yeah. As you would.
And then when you get it, like, can do everything for like,
I didn't expect this.
yeah. Can do. Okay.
Yeah, because look, I don't think the music correlates, man.
It never correlates with his shit.
No. Because they think that he's a metalhead. Clearly. But he writes rock operas.
Rock operas and
Yeah.
theatrical theater with
Yeah.
rock music, man. Because, yeah, there's nothing. Yeah. Well, this one, no. If you listen to this album, it's very much symphonic. It has plenty of Celtic elements to the music, and very much, it sounds like the Lord of the Rings.
Because look, usually power metal is kinda happy sounding. Not necessarily be happy sounding, but it's uplifting.
I give you that.
It's not sad, man.
It's kind of pretty much influenced by the whole Dungeons and Dragons stuff.
Yeah.
It has that fancy element.
Because it's kinda lighthearted, even though it's ballsy music and everything, it's usually kinda lighthearted. Think of Angra, for instance.
Angra, they don't have good covers.
No, I don't think so.
No, none of them. Because I was thinking of this one going for the evil septic flesh.
You know what? Evil and is actually looks great and well, Abath. But the one, what's the name of that one from Abath?
Yeah.
But the one that's just Abath there.
This one. Ancient evil.
Not only evil, ancient evil.
Ritualistic evil. Doesn't it?
Does the music sounds like ancient ritualistic evil?
It does.
So mission accomplished.
Yes, and this is a badass chord. And this is very much, this is symphonic death metal, man. Badass. Totally recommended. Septic Flesh.
Honestly, I don't know.
The track I recommend is Anubis. That song is bad, and it sounds like this.
Okay.
Super good. The orchestral work is fantastic, and this is a very good band, all in all. Another one you mentioned, Abbott. You mean the Abbott?
Abath.
This one.
That one, yeah.
Yeah. What's the name of this guy? Yeah, is the LP. Yes. Yeah.
I think it's quite.
It tells you this is.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah.
It tells you what it is.
Yeah.
I think actually could look good in a shirt.
Yeah. If you fade it out.
Yeah, it's a nice enough poster.
And cool poster for an edgy kid.
Yeah, it's very edgy. Of course, it's very, very edgy.
Yeah, but it's cool. Another one that I like a lot from this more evil is Merciful Fate. Don't break the oath. And for those of you, Grammar Gestapo, I know I suck typing because it's difficult.
Okay.
That's everything.
That's awesome.
It is.
That's awesome.
Because it's metal
Yeah.
and rock and roll and badass without going cheesy.
Yeah. Somehow.
Yes.
It's very close to
It's
cheesy.
a flaming skull with horns.
Yeah, it's very close to cheesy, but not
it's
quite
not
there.
Cheese.
Yeah.
It's not cheese. And the music is. Yeah, because this is what inspired Metallica.
Oh, Metallica has horrible album covers.
Yeah, we're not going to even go there. Now, everybody has seen them. They suck. But a great band. At times.
Yeah, they have their moments.
But
They're mostly great. They're mostly great.
mostly great. Mostly
Yeah.
yes. Yes, so final picks.
Let me see. Final picks for good or for bad?
Wherever comes down your...
And look, I'm actually gonna one of my favorite covers. We haven't touched upon it today because the conversation has gone many places.
Everywhere.
1984
Oh, yes.
by Van
Van
Halen.
Halen. 1984. Yeah, I love the freaking child smoking.
Yeah, that cover is
good.
awesome, man.
It is. Because this gives you... This tells you everything.
Yeah, it's
Everything.
a great cover, man.
Yeah, because it's no, you can fail. That's a cool poster.
And a cool shirt as well.
It is. The thing is that Van Halen has went to great covers, man. Because also,
What was the name of the one with the guy
15
holding the?
15.
Yeah. Very, very good.
that's super.
I
Good.
prefer this one, but that one's awesome as well.
Again, sorry.
Words are hard, okay.
The words are hard. Yeah, this one is super good, man.
Awesome poster.
It is a
Awesome
fantastic
poster.
This is cool as all balls, man. And the fact that the title is just there, hanging by the neck of Atlas, super cool, man. And capitalizing on the fantastic Van Halen logo, man.
Oh, look, just before we move on, because I can't go end this conversation without mentioning them. Because we haven't, and when it comes to iconography, they are one of the cases should be studied.
But
Iron freaking Maiden.
yes, oh yeah,
Because how haven't we mentioned Eddie yet?
yeah, we suck.
Yes.
Cover, think that which one, because all of them are.
Look, I particularly love, because it less messy and is a great depiction of the album, Seventh Son of a Seventh Son. Because it's their proggier album, the depiction is Eddie, but kind of sci-fi-ish and a little bit more intelligent looking. If I may put it like that. I think it's a great cover, man.
Yeah, and look,
It's a little bit cleaner than most of their covers.
before we go on to Iron Maiden, here Roman is saying something very important, very interesting. The things that Van Halen's cover kind of reminds or has this particular similarity to the one from Black Sabbath. Heaven or Hell, man. This one. Yeah. And this is also a badass freaking
great
cover,
cover,
man.
man.
This is the shit.
And it's a great freaking album.
Damn, everything about this is fantastic, man. Incredibly cool looking poster. Badass t-shirt.
Yeah. And even more badass freaking album.
Yes. It's so good. Yeah, exactly, Roman. But this
Not wanting to stir up controversies, but arguably best album by Black Sabbath.
it's not even a question. That's scientifically proven. But have you ever heard their shit without Ozzy and when they couldn't use
Heaven and Hell? Like by the band Heaven and Hell?
Yeah, Heaven and Hell.
Yeah.
But the cover, man.
I can't recall.
Oh man, the
recall.
cover is like it's my jam. The Devil You Know, I think is that. Or that's I might be. Yes.
Let me see.
F yeah.
Okay.
Now we're talking. This is the shit.
You see that? It doesn't sound like that, man.
Oh, it does, man.
This sounds way too grotesque.
No, Bible Black. It does look like that, man. I can see the freaking demons marching. It's badass.
Yeah, this looks very good, man.
Super cool. And they had to hide the blacks. Because, dude, it's us. It's kind of sad.
But this is an awesome poster.
And also, they gotta tell you, it's Dio, me, Butler, and a piece. And the things that Sharon stops from using the.
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally recommend it. This is an incredibly good album, and if you wanna have a taste of it, listen to Bible Black. The track by its own is like fantastic. Bible Black is a fantastic song, man. Kick all the ass in the world. Now coming back to Iron Maiden, of course.
It's one of the biggest Iron Maiden as a whole. Their entire career, the whole notion of Eddie, is one of the biggest marketing successes
Ever.
in the history of music.
The thing is that even the font, the Iron Maiden font is
Yeah.
now everywhere, man.
Yeah.
And even freaking Miley Cyrus rocks Iron Maiden shit. Well, before she turned into wherever she's now.
Yeah.
Beth.
You see that this looks super off.
What?
The
cover.
the coloring.
The
This-
current,
this
yeah, it's kind of
kinda-
desaturated, right?
Yeah.
It's a little bit more intense. Is this one? But damn. Yeah, this is the one, but I couldn't find it. But this is the proper coloring.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a very sci-fi looking
Yeah.
version of Eddie. Bad, to be frank, I don't find that to be my favorite.
But you know why I like this? Because
Why?
I think it's a great description of the album, man. Because the album, they using quite a lot of kind of sci-fi themes.
Stuff, yes.
You have
but-
Eddie being at the forefront,
No, but
which
this
is
is not the sci-fi one, man. This is the fantasy one. Because even Seven Son of a Seven Son is I think is from an old poem from Celtic culture or Germanic culture. It's similar to Beowulf stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it has plenty to do with sorcery and shit. Because the one that is sci-fi is what's the name of Future? No, Future sucks.
Somewhere in Time.
Somewhere in Time, man.
Yeah. I like this album cover better.
No, agreed. This is a cool looking. The thing is that in my head, their album covers are terrible. They're fantastic illustration
Yes.
because they're way too busy, man.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I like Seven Son of Seven Son. It's
Have you
not
seen
as busy,
this
man.
one open?
No, I haven't.
It's very cool. Look,
Because for most of their albums, they are indeed way too busy.
because in this album is one of the rare examples in which the band is actually part of the cover.
Mm.
Look, let me see if this one is the full. Yeah, here it is. Look.
Can't see shit.
Wait.
Oh, okay.
There they are.
Okay, that's cool.
But also you can see the pyramid from Power's Lab.
Yeah.
That's very cool, man.
That's kind of Easter eggy.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because the thing with the covers from Iron Maiden is that they are filtering with detail, but for the fans, man, they're fun to look at.
Yeah.
Because the artistic value of them is not necessarily in the sense of being artistic, but look, can you see that there is a second Eddie?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Here, I foreshadowed.
No, but yeah,
It's there. It's there hidden
can see it.
behind the building.
yeah, it's in between the building and the clouds.
It's the clouds.
Yeah.
It's the clouds. So they have plenty of those Easter eggs thrown around everywhere, man.
Yeah.
The thing is that for me, their best cover, not necessarily their cover, but probably this one. I know this is going to be kind of controversial, but A Matter of Life and Death.
Look, the newer one, like the Senjutsu has a great cover.
is also cool, but I think this one is a little bit cooler. Not cooler, a little bit more album-like. I know it belongs to a Sabaton album.
Yeah, I don't like it, man.
No, man.
I don't like it.
Look, it's the one that at least has proper proportions. Because at least, damn it, at least the tank is where it should.
The thing that it doesn't look like Iron Maiden to me.
No,
be
it
very honest.
looks like Sabaton.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
I get you. The thing is that I find it to be like, okay, well, the thing is that the music is also very different from the rest.
Mm-hmm.
It has that Sabaton-y, more raw sound to it. Because I think the best one, in my opinion, now the one I truly like, and I think is probably their best, is Brave New World.
Oh yes, yeah, that one's very good. It's very good.
This is a very cool looking everything, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
excellent.
Cool. That's cool. Because even the way that they put the character of Eddie here in the clouds in such a menacing looking way is fantastic. Having this crazy ass looking version of London. The font used for the title of the album is very elegant and proper, and how this is one of the least colorful covers they ever produced.
Yeah, indeed.
And I like it a lot, man.
Yeah, it looks less messy than most of their stuff.
Yeah, and this album has a little bit of stuff. This is released in 2000, I think, or 2001. So all of the stupidity and the optimism and all of the forward-thinking notions of the early 2000s, the 2YK bullshit, kind of is represented here, but in not necessarily positive fashion. That's why I find it to be quite cool. The one, oh yes, Salisbury album, yeah, from Uriah Heep. Let me show you the previous one. I'm gonna show you. Good pick, by the way. Damn it. Shit. Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's very good, man.
Yeah, it is cool. It is
It's
cool.
very, very
And
good.
you see the influence. Of course, Iron Maiden was clearly influenced by this, man.
Yeah.
because this came out.
But this is better. Talking about the cover specifically.
Yeah, no, the other one. Once you have it, you hold it in your hands on the CD. The illustration is very cool.
This is a fantastic poster, man.
Yeah, Demons and Wizards also very good. Yeah, no, things that the right hip's badass, man. And this is kind of the stuff that is taking us to the good shit.
So look, I already gave my final pick. So after you show us that one, you should.
Yes, I will.
Yes.
Okay, now we're talking. This is what we need. High-res shit.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a fantastic cover. It reminds me quite a lot to Relayer, which I think is going to be my final pick. Look. Relayer is a fantastic, beautiful album by the incredible band that is Yes. It's my personal favorite album by Yes.
Is it?
It is. Because the song At the Gates of Delirium is just...
I think that my favorite album by Yes has a very boring cover.
the Yes album.
No, Close to the,
Close to
the Edge.
Yes, Close to the Edge. That one is a better album, but it doesn't have freaking At the Gates of Delirium.
Yeah.
And At the Gates of Delirium is just an incredible piece of music. The thing is that this is a beautiful illustration. Look at that. And this is the cover. But it has, probably it's because it reminds me of the old of the Lord of the Rings illustrations. The kind of outlandish, all over the place kind of shit from the 70s and 60s, man. Which I happen to be like, damn. And because you can see some form of knights here riding their horses, but the album doesn't stop there, because this actually, the illustration is the same what happens with the one from
Emerson Lake and Palmer.
Emerson Lake and Palmer. Here is, look at this. Now, man,
the full thing is awesome,
this is
man.
beautiful, man. This is an incredibly beautiful illustration. Let me see if I can find it. This is the front cover, and if you keep rolling, no man, this is beautiful, because somehow they managed to create a beautiful composition with the least saturated color palette.
Yeah, indeed.
This is just, this could be in a museum. This could be an actual piece of art, not just an illustration.
Yeah.
This is way too cool and way too well crafted. Maybe it couldn't reach the level of emotional impact that that piece of art can evoke on you, because it clearly shows that it's kind of a cool as all balls illustration, but it's almost there.
Yeah.
It's almost there. Is Roger Dean the designer for the Uriah Heep illustration?
Guess we're gonna find out.
Let me say, because yeah, the one from Demons and Wizards, right? Right, man, because let me check. Because I have never owned that vinyl, man. Let me check. Yes, I knew it. Yeah, I have seen this illustration like this, but I never had the full thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the same what happens with in the Court of the Crimson King as well, man.
Oh, actually, that one is actually very good, man.
By King Crimson.
Yeah. Super memorable. I think it's a good representation of the music.
It is.
Actually.
This is the cover. I even have a poster of this.
Very striking. Very striking.
Yeah. Iconic.
Yes, it is.
Because when it comes to prog rock, you usually think of this, a script for Yester, the Foxtrot, the fox wearing a dress, the freaking triangle from Dark Side of the Moon, and these and Ray Hep as well, and also freaking Aqualung.
Tubular Bells.
So yeah, let's go for that one quickly, because the thing is that if we go to the prog shit, it's gonna be the end.
Yeah, no, we're already overdue.
Yeah, Tubular Bells.
It's a great cover. Tubular Bells is a fantastic cover.
Very cool cover. Mike Oldfield. Here is.
Once again, minimalistic.
To the point.
But it's full of personality.
And also reminds me of the 70s.
Yeah.
Because it's a photo. But with an illustration on top. Superimposed.
Yeah.
Very cool.
But ultra iconic once again. And I think even though not a word that I like to throw around often, in this conversation it
No,
fits on
is,
many
because
interests.
once again, this is one of those things that comes to mind when thinking of the rock sound of the 60s and 70s, the
Yeah.
tradition, the classic progressive rock music, man.
Mhm.
Because this kind of shit, yeah, so good, man. Yeah, and the album is fantastic, man. Two Rebels is a masterpiece in music, man. It's such a very beautifully crafted song. And if you have never heard that before, it's the one from The Exorcist, the movie. And if you listen to it, you'll see that the part that is played in the Exorcist, the creepy one, it's super happy. Because the guy, Mike Oldfield, somehow, by pure might of genius, harmonically speaking, moves the song from being that somber, kind of evil, creepy, like, damn, it's the Exorcist shit,
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Then how did we get here?
it's happy now, I can't freaking believe it, man.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of, I mean, it has plenty of beautiful cues. No, that's a piece of music and,
No bullshit.
no BS.
Yeah.
This is the shit. So please listen to that one. It's incredibly good. So yeah, with that being said,
Yeah.
I think we will have to do this once again because
Yeah.
way too many.
Yeah, there's still quite a lot of ground to cover, being
because
quite
we
honest.
covered the good, the bad, and the shitty. But we didn't talk about the ugly.
There are plenty of ugly as
Yeah,
well.
so we could even name this kind of series like the good, the bad, and the shitty.
Okay.
Because there are plenty
Yeah.
of covers everywhere, man, and some of them are good, some of them are fantastic, and some are simply suck monkey balls.
Yeah.
And yeah, so from this perspective, I recommend you listen to this album, Tubular Bells, for real.
Yeah.
And also, I briefly mentioned a Script for a Yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Good cover.
Fantastic.
Very good cover. And good album. Great album as
Yeah,
well.
great album.
Debut album by Marillion.
I know
Come on, man.
the things that I'm typing terrible, man.
Not a good shirt, but a great poster.
A great poster, man, and it does everything that the prog rock bands always try to do, but this does it well.
Yeah.
Because once we get to that, you'll see that every prog band always sucks when it comes to album covers because they want to do this.
But they fail at
They
it.
fail at it because they don't understand what makes this freaking cover so good. The same what happens with what was the other one we mentioned briefly? No, we already covered King Crimson.
Yeah.
So yeah, before we will show them the book because this is
Oh,
actually
yes.
something that we should have done at the beginning. Look,
Probably here's gonna be the best way to.
yeah,
okay.
do it on your shot, I think.
So, this book. What do you want to say about it?
That's it's a very cool book because it has plenty of covers for different albums, and it has some details behind it. Some of the designer.
And look, Metal Out of Hell.
Let's
Let's
show it,
talk
yeah.
about it.
It's a very very good book.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. They happen to have a few books related to covers and album and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because it's part of rock and roll history. Can you tell them the name of the author? It should be somewhere there.
So this is Robbie Bush,
Robbie Bush.
Jonathan Kirby, and
Yep.
Ed Julius Wiedemann.
Yeah, and the title of the album is Rock Covers.
Rock Covers.
Yes, look it up
Rock
on
Covers.
Amazon. I think you will find it's 40. Yeah, and I think there is a second edition of that guy with even more covers. Because, well, that one is very good because it has plenty of information that might not be under your radar, such as the designers behind the compositions, a little bit of trivia. Some of them have trivia, some are just the technical details.
Mm-hmm.
It's very, very comprehensive, and it has plenty of albums from many different bands from the good era of even, I think it reaches to the mid-2000s.
Mm-hmm.
So it covers everything from the 60s, or everything possible,
Yeah.
from the 60s onwards to the early 2000s.
Yeah, it's very good.
It's a very good. It's very good. It has plenty of good shit, and also it might inspire you to listen to some albums just by the covers,
Mhm.
or maybe can throw you off, put you off.
Yeah.
Like some of them are hideous.
The thing that this is not focused on good-looking covers. Covers.
Covers.
Remarkable, important,
Yes,
whatever.
iconic,
Yes,
memorable.
some of them are very bad.
Some of them are terrible. Yes. So I totally recommend that book for those of you who are kind of nerdy about details.
Mhm.
So with that being said, take us home.
So, for those of you who are here for the first time, we do this on a weekly basis. Every week we're here talking about music that doesn't suck while having a drink amongst friends. And we invite you to be a part of this. So next time around, if you want to join us, grab a drink and come talk about music that doesn't suck.
Yes.
To be here, subscribe to the channel, to help the channel out.
Ring the freaking bell.
Yeah, ring the bell, like the video, because if you've been here for 1 hour and a half, it's the least you can do. Come on.
Come on, it's for free. You watch it already for free. At least throw some on.
So yeah, but we invite you to be here because it's supposed to be a good time talking about music that doesn't suck, and it's usually fun, actually.
Allegedly.
Yeah. So yeah, join us on the next time around. Should be fun.
Yes.
Last comments
here. The Decade That Rocked by Mark Wise. It's a good photo book. Okay, I'm gonna look it up. Thanks for recommendation, Roman. I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I happen to have I have a few books.
Yeah.
related to music. With that being said, thanks for joining, thanks for watching, and as always, same time we meet you, we gotta remind you that you should never let anybody tell you what to dream about. And remember that we will see you when we see you.